Palmistry reading of Rhea Chakraborty. She was born on 1st July 1992. Her age at present is 28. Before I start my video, I would request you to press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update. You can call me for a palmistry reading. These are my numbers, phone number and the email are mentioned out here. Before I start this particular video, I want to make it very clear that I would not be talking anything what you are basically expecting, because many people are coming here and expecting regarding the murder angle or the suicide angle or whatever angle it might be. It is not anything like that. I would be talking about other things on her palm and what I find different on her palm compared to the other people, the normal people. So let us basically start out here with her hand, and this is her hand. I've just enlarged it. So what is different about her hand is that you would notice that she has dual heartline, double heartline that are running parallel. Out here, this is one and this is another. So there are two heart lines that you see out here. So normally if you take a look at any person's hand, you would not find such a line. People generally would have a single kind of a line. I'm just going to draw a single kind of a line, what a single kind of a line might look like. There's just one single line that normally everybody has. Few people might have branches over it, these branches over it, but out here we don't see those branches and all, but the lines are running parallel. This is what makes it different. So I would say that this is a rare sign to have. She has got dual heartline. Dual heartline, what the basically meaning might be of dual heartline. Dual heartline, what it does is that uh, it kind of gives dual purpose to the heart. Like, consider you are traveling in a single boat, and 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 if you have got a single heartline, it means you're traveling in a single boat, so you're likely to be more stable. But if you are traveling in two different boats parallelly at the same time, uh, just imagine what the situation is going to be. So this is what makes her personality a little bit different and not easy to understand. So this is one aspect. The word is duality. Duality in your emotions, dual emotions, because this is the heartline. So we are talking about the heartline. So it is basically dual emotions she might be having. So this is what the line of double heartline basically signify. Now we basically move on to the other aspect. That is, she also has this line, that is the line of girdle of Venus. Girdle of Venus is the line of this is basically the line of hysteria, uncontrolled emotions. When the person is happy, the person is really happy. When the person is sad, the person could be really sad. I'm just going to remove these lines and just show you this is the line that I'm referring to. This particular line that I'm referring to, this is called a girdle of Venus. In case of uh, in case of actresses, if a person has got this particular line, it is a good line because a different kind of emotions basically are displayed on screen. So if a person is very different from inside, so the chances of different kind of emotions being depicted are going to be much more. So this is another aspect that is rare, but it's not extremely rare. What is rare is dual heartline. These heartlines that I'm referring to, these are basically comparatively much more rare and not easy to find. People might have a line running something like this is the heartline, and they just might have a small line running parallelly for a short distance. But in this case, it is running for a longer duration. This is for a very, very long time. These lines are running together. So this is one aspect. The other aspect is this is the headline. And this is the money line. So what is the intersection out here is age 35. So we are looking just on the headline before the age of 35. This is the main part that we are referring to. So just notice out here that the lines are not so, although the image quality is not so clear, so I can't really say, but it just appears that the person has got dual kind of a headline even under the finger of Saturn, and dual headline, or it's an unclear headline. We can say dual or a unclear headline out here. So till the age of probably till the age of 35, there could be troubles that she is going to continuously face. Beyond the age of 35, things would basically settle down. The headline is deep and clear and singular. So this is what I can really say about the headline. Now we come to the money line. So this is basically the money line. It is starting somewhere close to the mount of moon. Whenever it starts on the mount of moon, the person basically benefits from trading activities, service industry. It could be acting, it could be public appreciation. The person benefits from. So this is the first aspect. The second aspect is that there's a breakout here. The line of money is broken out here. So let me first draw the money line once again. This is the money line, this is the fate line, this is the Saturn line, and the intersection of the headline, this age is 35, on the money line as well, the fate line as well. And this portion of the line of fate is before the age of 35. This portion out here, somewhere out here, the age could be on the money line, the age could be approximately 33, 34. This portion could be the age he's traveling in. So you'd find the first, there's a breakout here. So somewhere close to what she's traveling, there would be job loss, work loss, or whatever losses can there be. Apart from loss in job and other things, it could be relationship loss also, or other kind of loss also. So on the money line also we can see other kind of losses as well. So break is not considered to be a good sign in the earlier period. So this is, and then again there's a break somewhere, the line again starts, and then there's a break out here, and before it touches the headline. So when it touches the headline, the age is 35, but before it touches the headline, there is a break, and then again basically the line starts. So somewhere out here there's a break out here, and the age is approximately 33, 34. That's where major troubles basically crop up. So problems are here and problems are also here. There's a headline is also not so clear, so problems on the headline is can be seen, and this is basically a girdle of Venus. Many people have it. It's not as some actors can have it. Normal people can also have it. So all these things can be seen, and the rarity in this particular hand is dual line of heart, and heart is for emotions, and emotional line, uh, it depicts it, sometimes it also depicts your work as well. So I basically correlate heartline not just with the emotions but with your work as well. So it's always better to have a single line, single deep and clear line without any branches, without any breaks. That is considered to be better than having a dual line of heart. Dual heart line could be parallel emotions running, and this is what I can say. And the lines of attachments, I think they appear to be extremely long. These aren't very considered to be extremely good. It is always better to have a short line instead of having a long line. And I can't really comment out here because the quality of the image is not so good, and because the quality of the image is not so good, that's the reason why I would refrain from commenting anything regarding the long line of attachments. uh, Before I end this video, I would also just indicate few other things. On the palm, on the fingers, you would notice these horizontal kind of lines. Horizontal lines are also not considered to be good. Uh, and each fingers basically they depict something or the other. Like this is basically the finger of communication and technical skills. And if there are horizontal lines, there are barriers that are created, like energies are basically penetrating the fingers. Energies or light is penetrating the fingers and they are entering somewhere out here. So what's going to happen is when there are these horizontal lines, they are creating roadblocks. So these aren't considered to be extremely good signs. But like it's not, we shouldn't basically, like many people have it, but they don't undergo these kind of circumstances which she's undergoing, or they don't have a life something like this what she's having right now. And as such, I think I have explained to you whatever I could with the limited image quality that we have out here. And thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, click on the like button and press the bell icon on YouTube. Before I end this video, people want to know about money, possessions, and wealth. We can come to know about money from almost every aspect of our palm: the heart line, the headline, life, sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, or any other line can tell about the money. Importance of money line in terms of how much money we will have is just 15%. So there are other aspects of the palm also that can tell about the money. A saint once said, "You do not need to go to an astrologer or palmist to know about your future because you already know your future. Present is the result of past. How will be my future? Future depends upon what you are doing in the present. What are we? We are product of our thoughts. So the thoughts that come to our mind is really important. Keep positive thoughts, keep good company. That's what matters the most. And if you have bad company, chances of wrong things coming towards you increases. If you are in a company of good people, the chances of bad things happening are not there. Uh, Thanks for watching this video. I'm sure some few people might have come out here expecting few things from the video. I'm sure they would be disappointed. I've already told you those things in the starting period, that don't expect things that what you are expecting to look from this particular video, because this is what is in news these days. Thanks, bye, and take care.